I'm not ashamed to say I fell in love with DC through the Justice League Unlimited cartoons.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the black superheroes that we got. The dark-skinned black superheroes that we had. Green Lantern was a big one. And I always feel like with DC Comics, they have been very slow to give us a black superhero film.
Yeah. Have they even done one?
The closest we've got is Halle Berry, from what I remember. With the casting of the new Green Lantern, great actor, but I would really appreciate a dark-skinned black actor taking that role.
Do you know what? When I first saw that he was announced, I was like, "Oh, right, like that's cool." Like,
Yeah,
because he's a British actor as well. Yeah. We got in there again. But then I saw like the sort of like blowback on Twitter, and I understand it. I can definitely see why that's it's an issue. It's an issue with Hollywood. I think just in general, they do sort of not whitewash, but they do sort of prefer to go lighter if they can, innit?
Yeah, and it's like, look, have all your stuff, but just this one, please, just. Do you know who's been hunting for that role all these years of Green Lantern? Tyrese.
Yeah. Do you want Tyrese doing it?
Do you know what? I would prefer Tyrese. I would prefer. Okay. No. But who was that guy? The black guy in Bird Box. He looks a bit like 50 Cent.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name, but yeah, I know.
He should have got that role.
He would have been good.
He should have got that role. But hey, it's nice. I also don't like that they're making it like a buddy thing, trying to bring in Hal Jordan. No, Hal Jordan had his chance. Ryan Reynolds tried. It's over. Green Lantern, dark skin, black superhero solo film.
No, do you know what? I think hopefully they'll go in a good direction. I think DC are on a path to go in a good way. I think James Gunn,
yeah,
he'll do good. I think he's had a good experience with Marvel. He's seen what can be done and what needs to be done in order to make successful movies. And I think he can use that to guide DCU into a good place.
Fair enough. I mean, the first Guardians of the Galaxy is amazing. Second one's good. Funny enough, I actually really enjoyed Peacemaker.
Okay. Yeah, Peacemaker's really good.
Peacemaker was really good. I was shocked.
Suicide Squad I liked as well.
Yeah. It was
his version. It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 sucked.
Wow. That's where we wrap up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a bad film.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't good. It felt like I was watching a
set. Don't call me anymore.
I'm telling you. Sometimes
why do you like it?
Do you know what? Did Thor come out before Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. I think I was so angry from Thor that I just thought
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is dope, man.
It was alright.
No, it was good. It was
alright.
like
the
probably...
raccoon story.
That was good. That was emotional. Well, you didn't like that. You heartless.
I was just like, oh, come on, man.
When they're fighting in the hallway at the end and you got the music playing and it's like, come on.
Do you know what? There are some directors who have a really good style. James Gunn, Taika Waititi, Zack Snyder.
Okay, yeah.
And I think these directors are amazing, but when you give them free reign, they start to like cannibalize themselves by doing too much. It's like they feed into their ego too much. I love Zack Snyder movies. You know how I felt about that movie on Netflix?
Oh yeah, Rebel Moon.
Yeah. I was just like, are you taking the mick?
Yeah, that's just his style, isn't it? That's his thing though.
He took it too far. I kind
of feel like that's just his style though, man. Because I do you know what it is? Because I think one of the first movies of Zack Snyder's that I saw was 300.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that movie. That movie. But then I remember my friend telling me about Sucker Punch.
Oh, okay.
And I've only seen clips of that movie, but it's meant to be very terrible. And
it
looks really terrible. And I feel like Zack Snyder's one of... I like thing as well, Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
Because he did that one. That's a really good movie as well. I feel like he's a very hit and miss director. And I feel like with 300, it boosted him so much. And then he did... Was it Watchmen? Did he do Watchmen?
Watchmen
He did Watchmen
is amazing.
as well.
All-time great.
Yeah, so I feel like he had like a good boost.
Yeah.
But he wasn't ever really a great director in the first place. Don't shoot the messenger, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe
What?
because it's even what's his name? M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
He's done some really good movies.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Sixth
yeah,
Sense
yeah,
is
yeah,
great.
yeah,
The Village I really enjoyed. Unbreakable was cool. He's got some really good ones, and
Yeah.
then there'll be some like The Happening, which is just like, what's happening? Like what is even his latest one, Trap.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it falls off the off the rails, man.
Everyone says they love Trap.
It's a good movie, but like you watch it and then you think, yeah, could actually be a really good thriller.
Yeah.
But you're laughing at it because
okay.
characters are just so like this, like so caricatured of themselves, like the main character. Then it just becomes crazy, and it's just.
I know what you mean. It feels like some directors, if I'm being honest, need to have the studio putting pressure on them.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I know that's like the worst thing. And I really love sometimes a director just having completely free reign. But yeah, I do get what you mean. I wouldn't say Zack Snyder wasn't a good director to start
I'm not saying
with.
he's not a good director.
I still believe his Justice League movie is one of the greatest comic book films of all time. Of all time.
Which universe? This one or another? I think he's a good visionary. He's good at like getting shots that look great. He's not a good storyteller. That's what I would say about Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I won't. Watchmen was great because he already had the adaptation.
Yeah.
It was like word for word, bar for bar. He was able to do that. I mean, he changed a few things, but I know what you mean with M. Night Shyamalan as well. When he did Glass was what was the first one? The original Unbreakable.
Yeah.
And then Unbreakable, there was the Split, which was a fantastic movie.
I like that one. I did like that one. Yeah.
Glass sucked.
Yeah.
It was really. I was like, "Is this a movie? Or am I watching behind the scenes?" It sucked.
It did.
The pacing of some of these movies. How did they get put out?
Yeah.
It's enough. Would agree to disagree on DC versus.
I mean, we're not disagreeing. Well, we disagree on the Justice League thing being the greatest movie because